What's up, Justin? I knew you'd be here. Yo. We're gonna starting a new level will reset your current progress. Are you sure? Yes. We're gonna play on normal difficulty, cause Monday I was losing it. Also, I know you're probably watching an ad right now. Really? How did you know? It's not like you're one of the most consistent viewers. Look, you even beat Stream Elements. I'm not no ads today. Oh, it's a miracle. What are the odds of that?
Gotta hurry up and find the next fragment. And there it is. So why is my spider sense tingling?
I always beat Stream Elements. Might as well be Stream Elements.
Jeez, talk about a dirt nap. Where's the...
Looking for this, webhead?
Well, if it ain't my old pal, Flint Marco, the Sandman. You know, every time we play together, I end up
Hell.
taking sand out of my costume.
Oh, how are
I
you?
got a game for you to play.
I'm so on time over here before Stream Elements. Word.
Marco? Marco?
Oh, what's up? Remember Bayonetta Monday? I hit send by mistake. No problem.
Oh, man, and I thought my jokes were bad.
Go! Let's keep it going! My voice cracked there. That was hilarious.
Definitely gonna
Might be in and
my
out, feel
costume
sick.
after this.
Feeling sick, have bits. Okay. But you know what I'm sick of? I'm sick of you not being here. Dog. I thought you were my right-hand man, Austin. No, I'm kidding. Oh. That sucks. Hope you feel better. So yeah, please. When did you start feeling sick? Hope you get well soon too, man. Hell, Helio, what's up, Igor? Good to see you. You've been here more frequently, dude. How have you been?
Maybe I can find something
Did
to
you guys
stop
see
it.
Vittoria showed her face? She showed her face publicly, guys. It's crazy. I thought she'd know. What the bum? I thought she'd never do that. Spider-Man? Spider-Man? Can I do what a spider can? What is happening? Game's not letting me... Oh, okay. Alright, cool. Whatever. Who Boston's in trouble? Yes, indeed. Thanks, dude. No problem. I know you're thinking, Justin. No problem, dude.
Yoink! Oh, you're all wet. Want me to go grab a towel?
This morning, clogged nose, light, heated feeling, pretty mushy. Lightheaded?
Yeah? You could make a killing in the landscaping business.
I'll make a killing, all right. I'll wait. You asked for it now. Oh, you're so dead.
Punching Sandman will have no effect unless he is turned into mud.
Take it.
Dang. There's no time to dodge attacks in this game. That's what I'm learning. It's like you have to preemptively dodge, anticipating that they're going to attack. So he's gonna attack. The dodge doesn't pop off fast enough. Like, you have to dodge way in advance.
You missed. Yeah. You had your shot. Now
Also, for those who
it's
are
my
wondering,
turn.
I am starting this again. Yep.
Get out of here with that garbage. You had your shot.
Get out of here with
Now
that
it's
garbage.
my turn.
What's hitting me? Okay. And sometimes what the game tells you to do, it just doesn't work. See?
I'm gonna wring your neck. You trying to hit me? Come on.
I'm good. How about y'all? Pretty good. Can't complain.
No. Oh,
Yeah, that's
you're
totally what I
so
wanted to-
dead.
Yep. Couldn't find Austin practically dead. Oh my gosh, with this, man. Okay, hang on. I'll reach out after.
Just making me mad. Come on, creep. spider. I'm gonna wring your neck.
See? Oh my gosh, I dodged.
Put a little mustard on it next time. Join double rested.
Yep, and then this. Up.
That's it.
Oh my gosh, what is the point of dodging? You dodge backwards and he swings wide enough that you... Oh, this game! Gosh. Hang on, guys.
Look sharp! You think you're better than me, don't you?
Nope, that's not what I want to do. The lock-on is really bad. Like, it randomly decides what you're locking onto, and it'll never be the thing closest to you. It's like the most inconvenient thing. Oh my god. And that has no effect on him because he's doing his Kamehameha. Oh my god! Like, this game! Like, I woke up today and I said I'm gonna have a positive attitude while I play this game today. And already with the BS. Already.
I got a better idea
Alright.
for how to deal with you.
Like, who am I
That's nice
supposed to
and
disagree
ominous.
with if Austin's not around? Agent P3 Arson, it's just not the same. Austin, you in trouble? Hello, LMAO. I'm doing fine. Austin Bradley dead. I'm doing better because I'm not from the UK. Hello, what's up, Danny? Good to see you. Look, the gringos are fighting. Time to grab some popcorn. He says to Danny. Kappa indeed. PS4 Spidey has the same sucky lock-on problem. It's not that bad in that one. It's much more refined. Like, I don't think you understand. In this, I will stand here and lock on to, like, that barrel over there. That's how crazy this lock-on is in this game. It's so inconsistent. Like, that happened during that fight. I'm standing right in front of the barrel. I want to grab that barrel, then it goes to the one just, like, miles away. Oh, yeah, a game with some issues. Lady Lone Star State, hey, what's up? It's good to see you.
Where'd you go?
Positivity, who is she?
I don't need to fight you in person anymore.
And these sand mooks. Oh, come on. And then he teleports. Okay. So I switched the difficulty. I'm not doing hard mode because flat out, the enemies are just bullet sponges. Like, it just takes forever to kill, like, a regular enemy. And so much of this level is just throwing enemies at you instead of, like, being creative. It's just throw enemies, more enemies, more enemies. That's what we want. Just more enemies, just more. No, there's no time to do anything else. Okay, alright.
First come, first served.
And you can't hit them until you splash them with water, but you can't splash them with water because their wind-up animation is faster than your dodge and faster than your web-up animation. This level is single-handedly, like, the most, like, flabbergasting. See, like, what hit me? Okay, he's winding up, so I'm dodging. Okay, I'm dodging. I want you all to, like, witness. Okay, nope, but he's still going. So, okay, he's winding up. Nope, and now I can't hit him because he's not wet. So I have to get him wet. Okay, he's winding up. I dodged. Preemptively. Okay.
Here's some for you.
Alright. He's gonna not be wet soon. Don't you love how sand just dries instantaneously? Boy, I always take for granted how I feel when I'm not sick. Word, dude. I actually have a permanent cold,
That
so...
showed them.
Yeah, man. I also have tinnitus. It sucks. Not much. It's great to be here. Had some time after work and before sleep. How are you besides the game? Pretty good, pretty good. Honestly, the game is not, it's not terrible. It's a fun game overall. This is my worst nightmare, getting sand everywhere. It's coarse and rough and it just gets everywhere, doesn't it? Don't go hard mode with vanilla Spidey. Got it. Yeah, dude, that fight, if you go back, well, I guess you can't see the VOD now, I deleted it. But if you look at the VOD, right? It took me a solid, like, 7 minutes to finish that fight that you just saw me do in 3. And it's not because the game's, like, a fair difficulty. No, it's just enemies have more health, so it just takes longer, and it's like, this is such a drag. So yeah, I'm just gonna go on regular difficulty from now on for this game.
Talk about having the floor pulled out.
Because it's not even challenging, it's just long. You know what I mean?
Slow down, it's hard to understand you when... Slow down, it's hard to understand you when you talk over yourself. Wow, I've missed trains before, but this is the first time I've
Hey, Agent P, what's up? Yeah, Jay, get him wet. Wait.
Take this, yo.
Oops. I was sick not long ago, so bad couldn't get out of bed for days. Really makes you appreciate just getting up. Word. I'm someone who's always active, so anytime I do get sick, I finally get a chance to like not do stuff. So that's a plus for me. He's dead. Nope.
Look at me go. Thanks, Clint. Why make it easy on you, right? There's been a
He's winding up.
misunderstanding.
Got
I
dodge.
hate my library.
The one thing I will say about the dodge mechanics in this, as much flack as I give it,
Hey, Uncle.
at least it's not just push a button to dodge. I kind of appreciate the, like, you need to push the direction you're gonna dodge, you need to hold L2 and then X to confirm that that's the dodge. So it's a lot, it's three things you're doing all at once just to make a smooth dodge. So it's a bit more, there's a bit more going on, and I do appreciate that, as opposed to just tap circle quickly. It's like, alright.
Who's having a good time? Raise your hand.
Spidey, can you turn, please? Can you, like, turn? Can
Not
you turn
bad.
in the direction? Oh my gosh. Yeah, Jay, you always seem to have a lot of energy, unlike me. Yeah, I was cursed with this. No one's able to keep up with me. It's the worst. It's the worst! At least I'll go to gym. Heck yeah. Gym is good. Gym is life. You have to mean it when you dodge. Yes, you do. You have to commit, and you have to know if there's going to be an enemy in that position that you're about to dodge into. Because a lot of the times I get hit, it's from dodging one enemy's attack only to get hit by another enemy's attack. Which I do think is fair, because the camera's far back enough that you can see around you. So I kind of do appreciate that degree of challenge. Like, that I think is good in this game. But as I said before, all the other Spider-Man are way more fun to play than, like, basic Spider-Man, the one that I'm playing.
Right. Eat up more
They all have their own little gimmicks that either work for combat, movement, or, like, stealth. And I don't usually really like stealth games, but I dig what they were going for in this. I can appreciate it. Also, Spider Sense works differently in this game than it does in most other Spider-Man games. Glad you're feeling better, Justice. Who's Justice? Noir, despite having weird costume, here is very fun. I like Noir's costume. It's missing some stuff, but I dig it overall. Oh yeah, okay, so this enemy is giving me so much trouble on the hardest difficulty. No! See, and okay, that's the one problem I have with this game. The lock-on. It just, sometimes it hits the thing, it locks onto the thing you want, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so look, I want to grab this barrel. Never mind. See, and then it goes after this! Oh my gosh. Sorry, Justin. It's not bad, just very weird compared to source material. Yeah, I get it.
To be good for the skin. Where are you going now? Can I come? Huh? Can I?
You guys ever notice that the only Spider-Man that ever changed his voice when he puts the mask on is the 60s Spider-Man? Isn't that weird? Like, when he's Peter, his voice is high-pitched, but when he's Spider-Man, it's like deep, manly voice. Okay.
We're not going into the spooky old mine, are we? Will we have to solve a mystery and unmask someone dressed as a ghost, too? If so, my money's on old man Jenkins.
Is missing the gun, coat, and hat. Yeah, the coat and hat are definitely a must. I can see why they may not have added
not
the
to
gun.
go against the grain, but you're not as scary as a runaway.
Where's the water? Where's the water? I need the water. I can't kill them without the water. I need to use Venom to kill these guys. I'm getting flashbacks now. You can't attack the enemy unless you use Venom. It's like, what's the point? Giving me other attacks. I'm into the Spider-Verse. You are? I am Groot. I'm apology not accepted. Unacceptable behavior.
This is the moment
Banned.
the monster jumps out.
I think Miles kinda did it. That is weird. Kinda did what? Considering he has a secret identity that probably should happen more. Oh, Miles with the voice.
I'll kill
Yeah, but
you.
it's not, like,
I think that would
consistent.
make it worse.
I mean, like, Spider-Man is playing a
great deal of
character.
water to stop
Like,
him
Peter is
this
playing a
time.
character when he turns into
Thanks,
Spider-Man in the
Spidey.
60s.
What's around here you can use against him?
Where Miles only puts on the voice when he's in front of his dad. And I think, like in the MCU, Tom Holland,
What's in these cards?
he puts on a voice when he's in front of the students. That's it.
Water. It'll hurt.
Remember?
Insane.
He puts on a whole New Yorker accent, but it's only in the first movie.
Time for you to take a powder.
What's the point of dodging? Tell me, what is the point of dodging?
They ever mention I don't like sand?
He only did it when he was talking to his dad. Yeah, exactly. Pete should do it more in adaptations. He's supposed to keep his identity secret. Yeah, I know, right? Secret identities aren't even a thing anymore in movies or comics or whatever. They hardly play on that. Ah, shoot, that's not what I wanted to do.
Say uncle. You're a real beach bum. And some for you.
Yo, what's up, Saints Flow? Good to see you.
I gotta say it. Here's mud in your eye.
That's one thing 60s did right. Glad he changes the voice. Yeah, and it's like drastically different too. Secret identity to the end. It's funny, he tries to voice modulator that was funny, like Snyder's Batman. Yeah, but then it's just used for a joke. It's never actually done seriously, you know? And I think it should be. Secret identity should be important. Hey Saints, what's up? I feel like it's the kind of thing you wouldn't notice. It may seem obvious, but I don't think most people would connect Peter to Spider-Man from his voice. Oh, dude, I don't care about that. I'm just saying, the attention to detail is a cool little thing to add to a character. Them changing their voice intentionally in front of everyone is just, like, it adds so much to them. It does. Like, I like that, in Spectacular Spider-Man and, Spider-Man 94, like the 90s series, I like that, when people accuse Spider-Man of being Peter Parker, their answers are different. In Spectacular Spider-Man, Peter says, it's like, what? Peter Parker? Who's that? In the 90s series, he actually gives the best response, where he's like, Peter Parker? That loser? And I'm like, I love that. I love that the way he's portraying Spider-Man, he is a bit of a jerk. So he insults Peter Parker.
I win again.
It's like, see, stuff like that. It adds details to the character that,
think your
like,
walls
if you
are
just
starting
have
to
them
crumble
sound the
in more ways
same
than one.
and act exactly the same as Peter Parker, it's like, then this is one character. This isn't two. Wow, 2 for 2. I actually liked Batman's voice modulator. Yeah, me too. It makes a lot more sense than him, like, growling his voice. I thought it was weird. It fits Batman's character, but it didn't work in the movie, in my opinion. I think it makes more sense. If you have all this technology, why not build something that changes your voice for you? You know? It just makes sense to me.
Nice place, but I wouldn't want to live there. Again with the tornado? This trick didn't stop me last time, and it won't stop me now.
I'm warning you, wall crawler.
Yeah, but you're all
So did
hot
any of
air.
you grow up playing this game?
Seriously, have you considered therapy? Here's some for you.
Not what I wanted. Nope, not what I wanted. Not what I wanted.
Here's some
Not
for
what
you.
I wanted. Not what I wanted. You guys are seeing this, right? This is what I'm trying to get.
Order served.
What's up, Miles Morales? What's up, Broncos? Good to see you. 90s Spidey is the best. I honestly agree. I love the 60s Spider-Man too, but the 90s Pete was just perfect, and the voice actor too. Shocker! I'll chase you to the ends of the earth. Oh yeah, I agree. Batman would 100% do that. Just, I don't know, the way it was executed. Yeah, maybe you just didn't like the voice they actually went with. Because yeah, that I understand complaints about. But it does make more sense than him just talking here.
Slow down. It's hard to understand you when you talk over yourself.
There's no time to dodge that move.
Out the base!
Nope, not what I wanted.
And some for you.
Not what I wanted. Okay. Get used to hearing that while I play this game. What? Oh my gosh. Like, how many hits, bro?
Too easy.
That's fair, Austin. I just thought it was a better solution than the growling
Okay,
voices
now you're
Jade
just
just
being
said as I was typing this. I just saw the gameplay of this game when you were a kid, really? That was it? I also like how Robert Patterson and Kevin Conroy just lowered their voice. Yeah, right? It doesn't have to be too crazy. BRB refreshing stream. Alright, same, plus my Wi-Fi is poop right now. Alright. So, I'm trying to get over there. Why? Why am I flying?
Really? Okay, now you're just being greedy.
Christian Bale enters the chat. Where's Rachel? Rachel. I'm on a hotspot right now. Mobile hotspot, really? What happened?
Finish you!
Ah!
Whoa, are you related to Galactus? Slow down, it's hard to understand you when you talk over yourself.
Nope, 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 nope. That is not what I wanted to do. Ah. We're getting in the swing of things. No pun intended. Alright.
uncle.
Spidey glitch, yeah, me flying. Bill's voice went from good in begins to good but growly in darkness to incoherent bad noises and rises. Where is she? What's weird is, isn't there a scene in Rises where he's talking to Catwoman, so he uses that voice, and then Catwoman disappears, and he's like, so that's what it's like. It's like, why are you talking like that? You're the only one there.
One platform that doesn't get sucked into the tornado. Is that too much to ask?
Give up!
I beg to differ. Not to go against the grain, but who's having a good time? Raise your hand. Bob. Take that.
Batman talking in Bruce Wayne's voice is just a strange thing, probably.
Ooh, is this a private fight or can I join you?
Not what I want to do. Oh my gosh, there's all these barrels in front of me and they go after the enemy. Okay. Alright.
Ooh, is this a private fight or can I join you?
Gosh. Oh my god.
Yikes!
I pressed circle.
Here's
Circle?
some for you.
Nope, nothing. Nothing.
Anybody else? I could do this all night.
Nope. Not what I wanted to do, but okay. Alright, sure. Whatever, game. Sand belongs at beaches, not construction sites. I mean, there's dirt. Awesome
Back to
boss.
the old salt mines.
So Jay, how does his feels to fight this really awesome boss? Yeah, just tipping tipping big water tanks onto him. That's it. That's literally it. Probably be doing the voice alone in the mirror and stuff. Yeah, but he's practicing on his free time. Okay, I need a gold emblem.
The deeper into the mine he gets, the more sand he'll have around him. The bigger he'll get. Bob. Slow down. It's hard to understand you when you talk over yourself.
You can hit more than one enemy at a time in this game. Crazy. I wish the new Spider-Man game would let you do that.
There's been a misunderstanding. I paid my library fines. See ya. Wouldn't want to be where he went this time.
Meanwhile, the best Batman Adam West just sounding the same as Batman and as Bruce. And what's weird is, like, Bruce Wayne will drive to Dick Grayson's school in front of all the kids and then talk directly to Dick Grayson in front of all the kids. The only problem is Bruce Wayne's dressed as Batman while he's doing it. There's an episode where that happens. Batman calls over Dick Grayson. It's like, don't you think people will put two and two together?
And they say I'm not a detective. That drill could probably make Swiss cheese.
That happens in an
Its
episode.
operator must have run off.
My dad and I were laughing.
Help me! I'm being attacked by sand creatures!
Same creatures.
First come, first served.
You must eliminate all your enemies to proceed.
There's been a misunderstanding. I paid my library funds.
What the?
Help! Somebody get these things off me!
Oh.
Ooh, is this a private fight, or can I join it? That was...
Woo! Thanks for saving my bacon. Anything I can do to get you back?
Funny you should say that. You work that drill?
Can I? Buddy, just swing me over.
Wonderful.
Okay, here we go. I got company, Spidey. Keep those sand things off my grill.
Don't these guys have a sandbox to play in?
Oh, I'm getting killed here! Help! Oh, I'm getting killed here!
Stop those creatures, or you could be trapped down there.
Dead. What? Why did it go over there? Did you see that?
That dream will only work, Spider-Man. You must see it. That dream will only work, Spider-Man. You must see it.
Stop. He's like, it's crazy how this enemy is fast enough to just stop you. Like mid-stride, this enemy. Your spider sense doesn't come up or anything.
We're through!
Nice. One thing I can say
I love
about
that
you,
show.
pal.
Always annoyed
You
me
know
when
the
people
drill.
make fun of
First
it
time I
as
saved
it
a
was
superhero.
ever supposed to be a serious show. Nah, man, it's hilarious. Adam
Thanks for the
West,
drill.
Batman.
I won't call you when I need a filling.
Sandy environment. Yes, indeed. There we go. Yeah, they were trying to make it fun, but some people don't get that. People who compare West Batman to others are insufferable. Only comparable one in terms of camp are like Kilmer's and Clooney's. Especially Clooney's. Okay. What the? That wasn't supposed to happen. Yo. Oh. Crash Bandicoot?
You can't stop me now, Webhead. I've spread my mind too far. Farther than ever. I know.
It's more Joel Schumacher's fault. Kilmer wanted to make a serious film. Yeah, have you read the original
I'm really
script?
happy for you, but talking to everywhere and nowhere at the same
What?
time is kind of
Ah,
distracting.
gotcha.
Why don't you
Definitely
just
didn't work.
This is gonna be close. I am not going on that ride again anytime soon. Okay, maybe I should head for cover before Sandman.
The Mummy. You guys remember a show called Mummies Alive? It was like superhero ancient Egyptian warriors. It was crazy. They had like power armor and stuff. Joel Schumacher had no respect for comics and thought they were just supposed to be dumb and bright.
Don't give him a chance to escape. I want to make him
Kind of are.
suffer. Make it last. No,
Sometimes.
do it now. Kill him.
Flint, your consciousness can't handle being spread this thin. The fragment has made you too powerful.
You would say that. Wait, what if he's right? No, it's a trick. It's not a trick. I can feel it. Shut up. Admit it. He's right. He's lying. Shut up. All of you, just shut up. Quiet.
Is a Sandman?
Leave water barrels amongst the debris to your advantage. Acceptable.
You and us.
What the? What am I supposed to do?
Control myself.
Perhaps there is something in the luminous debris to help you.
Ah!
I'm gonna wreck you! I'll finish you. We'll finish you!
Oh my gosh.
Make him twist in the wind.
I like the music for this fight. Oh shoot.
Look for water barrels. Use the water barrels amongst the debris to your advantage.
I'm gonna wreck you! Need to stop this!
Use the water barrels amongst the debris to your advantage. Perhaps there is something in this debris to help you.
Well, it wasn't exactly a day at the beach, but it was worth
Stop.
it. And now to clean the sand out of my shorts.
Some though, but for Joel Schumacher thinks all comics are like that. Or thought, throw water on him. He needs some milk. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Make me the sandiest man that you can. Gonna change to the black suit. PJ's BRB. Alright, cool. The beach is overrated anyway. I haven't been on a beach for ages. It's been a very long time for me. Did that in what, 40 minutes? Forget how long the levels are. I miss the beach. When's the last time you went? And we have the creepiest boss. Yeah, Vulture from the Noir series. Three years ago. Jeez. Alongside Osborn. I don't remember Osborn in this game.
Next on my list, Osborn's right-hand monster. A sadistic circus geek
Back to the
who
time of the Great
loves a taste
Depression.
of raw flesh.
With spider
His
webs.
namesake. Call him Adrian Toombs. Call him Vulture. Call him whatever you want. I'll always call him the bastard who killed my uncle. And not just killed. What's the matter, Toombs? No humans around for dinner? You can't escape me, coward!
You can't escape me, coward! He swings towards him, and then you're in an alleyway. Like, how did we get here?
alive.
want a whole Spider-Man noir film. That'd be neat.
Oh man.
Be a nice change of pace, I'll tell you that.
Business. There he is. I gotta move fast if I'm gonna keep up with him.
You're right. You mangy freak.
Think of Osborn but bulkier and a screwed up metal destroyed goblin face. I don't even remember that. Jay, awful news. The Morbius writer was replaced for Madam Web. It's now someone else, as if he became Mr. Hyde. Really? I don't even remember that.
Hey, get up.
Who's the new writer? What have they written? Something the Amazing Spider-Man video game added was the ability to use stealth while you're clinging to a wall. Oh no, this one has it too. Kareem Sanga, what have they done? I do hope Madam Web is good, mostly because I like the actress involved. Dude, I have no idea what this movie's gonna be about. Madam Web? It's like, what? Who is asking for a Madam Web film? The Violent Heart, First Girl I Loved, the young Kieslowski films I've never heard of. Yeah, dude, me neither. Why is he black? I could have phrased that better, but you get it. What? Why is who black?
Can't do it.
Spider-Man? Why is he black? Could you imagine if we could choose? You can choose what color you want to be. Spidey? It's because it's the stealth mode, man. He has to wear black, obviously. Spider-Man Noir. That means everyone wears black. That's what noir means in Marvel. Sydney Sweeney was the best part of Euphoria Season 2. Her character had the most development. Who is that? One thing Madam Web's got is an all-star cast, so they are doing miracles in that casting department. It's noir, agreed. Like, if it was old lady Madam Web, makes no sense. If it was today, Madam Web would be better off to make a Spider-Woman movie. Yeah, like, okay... An old Madam Web could work, just don't make it revolve around her. Like, her name's in the title, but it's about all the spider people she meets. That'd be fine. I want to meet Spider B-Word. Remember her? Yes, there's an actual canon Marvel character whose name is Spider B-Word. And instead of using webs, she uses a baseball bat and breaks people's knees. And she cusses and she's like hardcore. It's Dakota Johnson. Who? Who? I don't watch your shows, darlings.
Run, Vulture, but you'll never escape me.
She played Casey, as you probably heard. Season 2 was good, but not as great as Season 1. But Sydney stole every scene she was in, and Dakota Johnson is also a great actress. Who? We don't need Spider-Woman. We already have Gwen Stacy and the one Jay said. Spider B-Word, man. I would pay to watch a movie like that. Like, I don't think you understand how, like, she's completely different than any other Spider-Man. Or flat out, like, she kills people in very gruesome ways. Oh. Oh. It's like, how did they get away with making this character?
Where is he?
She's not in shows. Dakota has done only movies, I believe. Who is this? Give me a movie she's been in. Kind of like Soviet Batman. Yeah, except Spider B-Word rolls off the tongue a lot better, doesn't it? And also, Batman's boring. She's most known for being in 50 Shades of Grey, but she's great in other stuff. I'm sorry. Y'all talking so highly about this actress and the best you could do is 50 Shades of Grey? Come on. Give me something else she's been in, please. Do her some justice.
Sleep it off.
The best, like, Batman that kills is Thomas Wayne, when it was Bruce's dad in the alternate universe. That's the most interesting one, in my opinion. The Social Network. Ah, who did she play? Girl 1 or Girl 2? Spider-Gwen is just a gimmick Marvel used in comics. Spider-Woman is way more iconic. Spider-Woman can fly. She has completely different powers. Like, she has, like, psychic powers. Spider-Woman's a weird character. Like, she can fly. You know how spiders tend to fly, right? To all new, all different screw-up Jessica Drew pregnant while being a hero. I never read the all new, all different Marvel comics. She's barely in that movie, but I'm not sure what you would know her from. Just throw some movies at me, man. Come on. You're good at this, Justin. Bad Times at the El Royale. I'm familiar with it, have not seen it.
He came over real sleepy.
I know that name.
Sleep it off.
Was she in the Mind Goblin arc by any chance? You know that famous movie? Yeah, a lot of her movies are like really movies that went under the radar. Peanut Butter Falcon? What?
Hey guys, don't suppose I can get
It's weird
a
how this
glass
game
of
goes into first person.
But I got something here that'll get you good and hammered.
Who let Mount Baldy in here?
Also, good choice to let the 90s Spider-Man voice Spider-Man Noir. He's easily the most dramatic as far as voice acting goes, so that's a really good casting choice.
Right in the kiss. We done yet?
One thing the Noir levels could use is a better soundtrack. Like, what am I hearing right now? What just happened?
Load off, you big moose.
She was in Cha-Cha Real Smooth this year. That's a great film. No, I haven't heard of it. I'm so sorry. I trust you guys' judgment, though. I hope the movie's good. I hope the movie is at the very least memeable. Because that's why you watch these movies at this point. It's for the memes. Can't wait for her to mat him all over those dudes, you know?
Come on, what do you got?
So noir, yes indeed. I would like a Sin City Batman-like song or some Detective Noir songs. Just give us some jazz. Thanks, Jay, because I'm not great at selling her. It's like Pattinson, where she's famous for a poop film, but has done a lot of great ones since. Yeah? I mean, hey. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Take that!
patrol.
Oh. Oh my gosh, why can't I go off the wall? Okay.
When I'm
Sorry, I couldn't get anything you would know her from. I forgot it's only MCU films you watch. It's not, though. Pro tip, just win. Oh, thanks, man. I needed that. Now I know I can beat these guys. Just try hard. Johnny's mom is, like, deaf. And there's a... Apparently... Oh my gosh. Go! Like, oh, you can't go here, you can't go here, you can't go here, you can't go here. Apparently, Johnny's dad, before knowing that, he was like, can't you hear me? And she's like, no, I'm deaf. And he's like, just try harder. And apparently she never lets him live that down. It's pretty hilarious. Oh. Oh. Yeah, Jay, you only watch MCU stuff. Weren't you just writing an essay practically on how great Miss Marvel is? Oh, sure. Just try harder.
Think anything could
Just
scare
listen
me.
harder.
He's usually the scariest thing around. His breath always stinks too.
Yeah, what's that guy eat?
Never seen Vulture like that. He was sweating bullets.
Yeah, and anything that scares a guy like that scares me.
The spider wants to muscle in on this action. He's messing with the wrong gang. I'll fill him full of daylight.
It's nighttime.
Same principle.
It doesn't sound as good, though. A film full of nighttime?
Exactly.
See, this is why we're just goons. Because we have stupid discussions like this.
Reinforcements, huh? I'll take down every thug in this town if I have to. All right, fellas. You asked for it.
So, like, it's weird that the music is just this weird, ominous background music now. So hyped for the Marvels. Oh, stop.
We done yet?
Turtles 2 when? If Marvel was like that tone deaf, that they're just like, let's make a sequel to all the movies that failed. Like, that just like... Also, I want everyone to know that of the top 5 worst rated MCU movies, 3 of them are from Phase 4. Think about that for a second. We need some jazz and blues people. Come on, where's the real noir? Yeah, right? It's really weird. It's just silence.
Right in the kitchen.
Did you see that guy, like, hit me and then go flying in the air?
Time.
Marvel are tone deaf. Feige said Eternals 2 is happening. Oh my gosh. Yep, Marvel gotta pack it up. No shot. Why? For how stupid Marvel is being right, they probably gonna do sequels for that. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Kev. Now, the only promising stuff is the grounded shows like Hawkeye. I don't even know, man. I'm so done with this franchise.
I got a bad feeling about this.
It's time for the vulture to feast.
Yeah? Eat this! You're not gonna fly the coop on my watch.
What's that?
Time to flip this bird.
Time to flip this bird. Oh my gosh.
Level with me, Tombs. Are you always this wrong in the head?
See my blood still. Get you.
Okay.
I thought you were dead, Tombs, but at least I get to beat the hell out of you.
His voice, bro.
I'm sick of your garbage.
God forbid you're in the middle of your attack animation. The game will not let you dodge out of it. What the?
I thought you were dead, Tombs, but at least I get to beat the hell out of you some. You're not gonna fly the coop on my watch.
Silent swings. Oh, shoot. Okay, hang on. Whoop, whoop.
Time to flip this bird.
Time to flip this bird. Yeah, right? Like, that's literally the voice that he's doing. This guy looks like a bad guy from, like, Blood Rain or something. Even with the red.
You give me the heebie-jeebies.
Remember, Spider-Man, Vulture hates being in the light.
Oh, does he? Okay. Agreed, even though I don't trust them.
Looks
Not
like
Justin.
you have
Oh
a
god, is
trained
old man Morpheus?
or will it catch you? End of the line for you.
We may have a chance at saving the universe after all.
More stuff did come out for Echo. Supposedly Matt will feature in 2 episodes, so I'll be at peace when that comes out. The voice looks like Golem, my precious. Fisk is also supposed to be teased for 1 episode, but featured prominently in 3. He will be wearing an eye patch, and they might set it up, have him running for mayor of New York? Alright, I mean, I don't know, man.
warning you.
Not too bad I'm
I
not
just I don't have much interest in the shows. It's like they don't affect much. Whoops. What do you mean they don't affect much? They don't affect much. Like, these shows, it's like, how much influence do you think they'll really have on the movies? It's like, there's one character that got introduced in the show, and then they're in the movie, and they're given a brief introduction because you don't need to watch the show.
Can't we work out some kind of deal?
Sure, I get the rock, you get life in prison.
How do you unlock the suits again? By doing the challenges? You can actually use your upgrade points to just buy costumes in this. Was there a costume that you liked that you want me to switch to?
People to safety.
PS4 hasn't even gotten off the ground and there's been so much. Exactly. Like, nothing has happened. Captain Marvel Universe variants? Or Captain Universe variants? Okay, wait, hang on. Is it web? No. Character upgrades, I think, is the one. What are we at? 28 movies? I think so. WandaVision was kind of necessary for Multiverse of Madness. Everyone I know that has seen that movie has never watched that show. They understood it perfectly fine. Weird that this is just... Oh, it doesn't even show you the suit. Okay. The original Spider-Man Noir concept. Alright, let's go with this. And I think it just automatically applies. How do you put the suit on? Into flip side. No, I don't like flip side. Sure, you can watch it, but it comes out of nowhere if you don't. Yeah, but you can easily just put 2 and 2 together. Like most things you don't need to watch the shows for. Okay, how do you switch costumes is the question. By the alter suits. Oh, I think you have to exit to do that. Okay, wait, hang on. Section of the bonus gallery. Yeah, so I think you have to go to the main menu to do that. Also, it being inaccessible for non-show watchers is not a good thing. Yeah, exactly. It's like, now you have to pay for a subscription to watch this. Think about that for a second. And what do you mean then? Like, you can watch the last season of Breaking Bad and have it make sense, but it helps if you've seen the rest? No, I mean the shows don't matter. A TV show and a movie are two different things. If you're watching halfway through a TV show, that's different than watching a like side material that accompanies a movie. You don't need to watch the side material. The movie should be able to stand well on its own. That's just writing 101. Because all it is filler. Especially now. And you cannot deny that.
I got money. Come on, what do you got?
Got it. Yeah. I can't fight them?
Bughead, come on out and play.
crawled off. Find it. Spider-Man escaped again.
So if it's Daredevil film, you would care more? Yes. Movie shouldn't need external source to explain, to be explained what? Yeah, exactly, Saints Follow. Like, dude, that's just writing 101, man. If there's side material, like Infamous 1 had a comic book that accompanied you for Infamous 2 to understand what happened in between 1 and 2. I've never read it, because you don't need to. I shouldn't have to read a comic book to understand the sequel to one of my favorite video games. You get what I'm saying? And then you get cases like Mortal Kombat where the comics retcon things, and then the game retcons the comic.
What am I doing here?
This is supposed to be stealth mission type. If their health don't go low, yeah, I noticed that. I think that's pretty weird though, because all the other times when you use stealth, you can usually still attack them, you know, to at least stun them so you can get out. But it's like you can't. They're just mowing through your health now. Is there a safe place I can put them? It's an interconnected universe, though. It's just a different medium. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Like, nothing relates to each other. WandaVision could have been the most meaningful one, but it kind of squandered most things. White Vision is somewhere out there. That's probably the only important thing that happened in that show. It's like, she got the Darkhold, but we could see that in Doctor Strange, so we don't need to watch the show to see that. Yeah, White Vision's probably the only important thing, and like, the black lady that got superpowers, but like, oh my god, who cares? Monica Rambeau? Who cares? They'll just have her show up and she has powers. Okay, cool, whatever. There's her introduction. We don't need to know that her mom got snapped. We don't need to know all that additional information. It doesn't matter. Then MK11 happened by canon comics and games. But like, 11K... You know that in the comics, they got Scorpion's wife and child's name wrong? In the comics, they effed up the name of a main character's family. Like, Mortal Kombat is bad for the continuity of their comic books. That's why no one reads them. Or one of my favorite Mortal Kombat retcons is, in Mortal Kombat 1, Raiden, the Thunder God. The reason why he enters the Mortal Kombat tournament is to prove how powerful gods are. That's it. Hey, King Simp, what's up? Good to see you. He doesn't care about, like, the actual livelihood of Earthrealm or any of that. That gets changed in Mortal Kombat 2. But now, anytime they do flashbacks to Mortal Kombat 1, they act as if that was always Raiden's motivation. It's the funniest retcon. It's just like, what? Go back to Mortal Kombat 1 and he's a saint. Even when they do time travel. Did you guys forget that he was a sadist? Mortal Kombat is a fashion franchise. They don't care as long as you people buy it. As long as people buy it. Oh, 100%. Like, what they're selling is violence. Like, grotesque violence. And any, like, OG Mortal Kombat fan will tell you, the violence in the initial games wasn't the only reason people kept coming back. It was the stories and the characters, and because like the characters are interesting. When they're written properly, they're very interesting. I'll say this, right? What I think is hilarious. So original Mortal Kombat, right? You got Scorpion and Sub-Zero, iconic rivals, right? The blue ninja and the yellow ninja. One has fire, one has ice, right? Scorpion kills Bi-Han, the original Sub-Zero. So Kuai Liang, his brother, the brother of Sub-Zero, decides to get revenge against Scorpion, right? But Scorpion was getting revenge on Bi-Han because Bi-Han killed Scorpion's family. So it's like revenge on the brother, then that brother wants to kill Scorpion now because of the revenge, right? And in the newest Mortal Kombat, they're like, we're finally going to kill Scorpion. And you'd think that it would be Bi-Han, like, who came back as a Wraith, noob Cybot, that would get his revenge and kill him. And, like, it'd be the first time we ever get that conclusion in the entire franchise. That'd be neat. You know, have Bi-Han become so evil, he's so hell-bent on revenge that he's evil now. And, like, his brother doesn't even recognize him. He's like, Bihan, this isn't you. Like, stuff like that they could have done. But they get a new character to kill Scorpion. A new character that most people don't like. And it's like, this is the pinnacle of bad writing. Where, like, one change could save this entire scene. Just let Noob do it.
Jeez, he's right there!
It's really weird, man. And that's why it's become what Saints Flow just said. Like, they flat out only care about, like, sales now. Can he shoot me through here? Sadly, most franchises. Liu Kang's life is hell in every timeline, by the way. Armageddon is my favorite for making characters in Zombie Liu Kang. I love Armageddon. Deception is my favorite. It's funny, because now Street Fighter is getting basically Conquest mode, which was introduced in Mortal Kombat. And it's about time Street Fighter got something like that, honestly. Why not? Everyone's gonna be playing as Chun-Li, aka that girl from Fortnite. I think it's funny that everyone's thirsting for Chun-Li now. Like, have they seen Cammy? Have they seen Juri? Have they seen any of the other girls from Street Fighter? I love Chun-Li, though. She's a classic. Have they seen Lara?
Here's some for you.
And yes, Liu Kang has never caught a break in any timeline. And they never acknowledge that. King Simp, how are you?
Check it!
Ah, come
It's the
on.
Spider guy! Ah, mice and mumps.
Mice and mumps.
Sorry, Pally.
Yep, no, can't hit him.
Look around! Find that bug boy!
I'll dish it out all night.
Sorry, I have a blind love for Juri. Juri for life. Juri's awesome, dude. Street Fighter has a very wide cast of characters with interesting backstories. And I love that it's becoming more popular in the mainstream. So now we got people thirsting over Chun-Li and stuff like that. But, like, there's other women in that franchise that you guys might like, too. Whoever designed Chun-Li's Fortnite version, God bless you. Your work is divine. Yes, I hope that she gets that costume in the new game. Mind you, in the new game, she's older. She's like old Chun-Li, which is also pretty cool that in Street Fighter, characters age. Unlike Mortal Kombat, they just refuse to let anyone age. How is it that in Mortal Kombat X, you have brand new costumes? Like what, you know, Liu Kang, Kung Lao, and Kitana would look like when they're old. Well, maybe not Kitana, but because she's from, what, Outworld? Well, she's from Edenia, so they don't really age fast, but they have those concepts, and they never use them. In the actual, like, story, they don't use the old versions. It's so weird. Need bro to make a couple commissions. Which bro? You want me to get my artist? Cat? My main artist? Also, wasn't there a civilian I was supposed to save? Okay, hang on. Let me go back real quick. Was there a civilian? Okay, I guess I'll just save this one. I'm okay, just chilling. Nice. Thank you for being here, man. Much appreciated.
What's happening? Who are these guys? Somebody do something. Anything.
Check it!
Oh,
It's the
come
Spider
on.
guy!
Great. Just
There's one civilian there, there's one civilian there. Okay. That emote is so cute, I'm tempted to sub to this person. It's a nice emote. Saints Flow with his cute emotes.
we done yet? Save all around here.
Did you ever play DC versus Mortal Kombat and like Shao Kahn and Darkseid? Yes.
You creeps better let me go. I knew Norman Osborn.
Weird that whatchamacallit Dark Khan is not playable. Also, that's another thing about Mortal Kombat that they do all the time. They make a fully modeled character with moves and everything, and then you can't play as them. It's like, why would you do that? Like, that's just a waste of, like, all that effort. Like, in Mortal Kombat X, because, okay, so, like, I'm not good at playing as her, but I love Sindel. Like, she's the first video game character I ever played as. I was a little kid playing Mortal Kombat Trilogy on PlayStation 1. And Sindel was the character my dad picked, and then I played as her and I won. So I have, like, fond memories of Sindel. And she has a fully made model that you just can't play as in X. Also, did you hear they're making a Marvel game? Hang on, yo, real talk. Did you hear that NetherRealms might be making a Marvel game? Will this be the first Marvel versus DC video game in all these years? It's like Marvel versus DC versus Mortal Kombat.
I got money.
Yo, yeah, right? The only thing is, like, if you've played enough fighting games, you'll notice NetherRealm's fighting games are very much spectacle, not so much mechanical, because, like, their combo systems are dial-up combos, which basically means you do the combo before it happens, basically. It's weird. Like, it's not responding directly to the buttons you're pressing, it's responding to the link, like, the combination of buttons you just pressed. So, like, combos will go on after you've just done the button in. It's weird. It's really weird. And they only started doing that since, like, Mortal Kombat 9. I don't know why they did that. I'm sorry, Jay, but Marvel vs. DC doesn't matter. It doesn't affect the films. Well, I'm not watching the films, bro. I'm talking about the games, dog. I'm here for the games, bro. I pray it's not connected. I don't think it would be connected. Because NetherRealm tends to do their own stories when they do games, which is good. But I want to play as Ghost Rider versus, like, Scorpion if we're going to get Marvel versus Mortal Kombat. And it's not Marvel versus Capcom? Yeah, no. By the way, someone make Marvel vs. Capcom 4. You mean Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite? Well, you didn't like that game?
The more the
No
merrier.
one did. Imagine if Marvel and DC team up against Mortal Kombat when they realize how deadly they are. Well, in DC versus Mortal Kombat, or Mortal Kombat versus DCU, which is a real game that does exist, the first T-rated Mortal Kombat game, it's Raiden and Superman team up. Like, they do team up in that game. You know what I want? Because, like, okay. The world of Mortal Kombat is awesome, and anyone who says otherwise is dumb. The actual world is awesome. The way the realms work, and how they relate to each other, and how even the Mortal Kombat tournament works is really neat. I would like a game just set in Edenia. Just give us Edenia, the video game. Give us the whole history of Edenia. Because a lot of action stuff happens, like wars and duels and stuff like that. Really epic stuff happens in there. And I love the Edenian ladies, and even the men. The men are awesome too. Prince, who is an Edenian prince. I'm sorry, Rain, who's an Edenian prince. Not Prince. But he is named after Prince. And he wears purple.
Nap time.
Get that guy!
DC just win. They have too many god-powered characters. No. Mortal Kombat. The most basic of humans in Mortal Kombat are on, like, Wonder Woman levels of power. I want you to know that. Like, they're really powerful in Mortal Kombat. Human beings, I'm talking. They can punch holes through your sternum. This game reminds me of a fever dream where people tried chasing me at a bank. Was it black and white like this too? Yeah, it'd be contested. Yeah, dude, like, it honestly... You may not know much about Mortal Kombat, that's why you're saying that, but nah, man, like, the power scaling in Mortal Kombat is weird. But, like, it makes more sense than DC, in my opinion. It's way more consistent. Even with the inconsistencies of the later editions, it's still consistent. You know how far, like, Scorpion's teleport, how it works. You know how far his spear can go and everything like that. Sub-Zero's ice ball. what he can and can't freeze. Johnny Cage's shadow powers. Even Johnny Cage guy has god killer powers. Yes, but in all fairness, Johnny Cage, he gets his powers because he's like an ancient, he's like a descendant of an ancient being. That's why he has powers. But like Sonya Blade is just human. There's nothing special about her. She's just a human being. Same with like, well, Jax has metal arms. Originally Sector and Cyrax were just human. You know that Sub-Zero is just human, and he gets his power because his mom like slept with a like a. Like it's kind of funny. Like, I forgot what the origin of his power is, but it's why no other Lin Kuei has ice powers other than him and like Frost. There's another wasted character, Frost. Raiden and Baraka alone could take a lot of Marvel and DC heroes. Yes. Yo, Baraka, though. Baraka's just muscle. And I like that the newest game illustrated him that way. He's just muscle. He's a big dude. Cabal is so cool. Yeah, Cabal's underrated. The Flash could outrun Cabal, though.
Wakey, eggs and
I still think DC would win. The only edge DC has over Mortal Kombat is Superman. That's it. All the other heroes, and like maybe Flash. All the other heroes they've dealt with characters like that. Like Wonder Woman they would topple easily. Who else is like really powerful in DC?
There are other people in here. You maniac.
They would kill Batman.
What have you done?
You'd be the first one to die.
Save them.
Liu Kang is also technically human, and so is Kung Lao.
People to save all around here.
Yo, a superhero game where you do superheroics? Gotta love it. I actually like this kind of stuff. You gotta save the civilians, Spider-Man. Like, alright, cool. I'm not just beating people up.
Spider-Man, you gotta get me out of here!
Oh, man. My health. No. Web zip. Oh my gosh, please. Spider-Man.
I wouldn't have gotten out of there without you, Spider-Man.
Okay, hang on, gang. I gotta focus. I'll read chat after. And I also like that you're playing as Spider-Man. Oh, God! You just make me fall! I like that you're playing as Spider-Man Noir for this. The most grounded of all of them. Oh my gosh, please, please, just go through! Go through! I can't jump through this hole! Ooh! I guess I could only do whatever a spider can. Can't jump through holes, though. Bro. I need to find a hole I can go into. Okay. Oh my gosh. That's my phone. Someone's calling me, as always. Oh, okay. How do I... Oh. Oh my gosh, with this game. Can I just punch a, like, uppercut through the floor or something? Jump? Jump? No? Oh, I can't go through that hole. Oh. I just can't jump high enough. I can't just Spider-Man harder, you know? Let's dodge into the fire first. Hang on. Go.
Help! Help! The whole place is on fire!
Okay. She couldn't have just walked over this? Oh my gosh.
Thanks, Spider-Man.
Looks like this Spidey got serious posture issues. Yeah, hang on. If you just said Raven as someone who's like a powerful DC character, yes. However, they fought the likes of, what's his name? Who's the dragon in Deception? What's his name again? Onaga. Onaga, who is like twice as powerful as Trigon. They fought bigger demons and badder demons than Raven and her whole backstory. Raven might not be able to hang with much people in DC, but she can destroy. Oh, stop. Are you serious? She was literally there. She could have just walked over. Plastic Man. Plastic Man's a good threat. Plastic Man would probably be a bit more threatening. You know what I think is interesting about Mortal Kombat? It's one of the few series where, like, magic is used by a lot of evil characters, but then you have Nightwolf, who's a hero, that uses magic, and it's like, that's interesting. Like, it's not an evil source of power, it's just magic. Swamp Thing, Green Lantern. They could take Green Lantern easy.
Next time, look behind you.
Remember that most of these characters can teleport. And, like, travel through different realms of reality. Scorpion and Melina come to mind. And they can just do it with the snap of a finger. It's just part of their power set. Spectre. Spectre. Which part? Spectre. Martian Manhunter. He might stand a chance, too. Martian Manhunter might put up a fight. Physical-wise, or even if he, like, shapeshifts. Then again, no. Shang Tsung would be able to see through shapeshifting, because that's something he can do. So, like, no. Like, it's funny. There's always a countermeasure for most powers, because in Mortal Kombat, everyone has every power you can think of. There's someone that has the power of someone else. Joker, just no, he'd be eaten alive by MK's weakest. Yep. Grundy? Solomon Grundy? Orion. I like your DC knowledge. Dr. Fate. Dr. Fate might stand a chance.
Spider-Man.
Like, some magic characters might be able to hold their own against most of the characters. Not the villains, though. The heroes, yes, but not the villains. Oh, it's a stealth mission. I can't fight them. Hang on. Frost is so water. Potential. It's so sad. Brock is one of my favorites. Brock doesn't get enough love. Wasted. Oh, absolutely. Lucifer? Yeah. From DC? I don't think so. Like, a lot of demonic entities that get their powers from demonic things would not stand a chance in Mortal Kombat because most of them get their powers from demonic things. So, like, heroes have dealt with that. You know what I mean? Agreed, I love Brock. He's awesome. So don't think Darkseid could win? No. Like, anything that's science-based probably doesn't stand a chance. Anything that's just pure strength-based stands a bit of a chance. Because, like, Goro is literally just a guy that's really strong with 4 arms, and he's made it further than most people in that universe. So, like, just pure strength, physical strength, that can get you far in Mortal Kombat. Even, like, Shao Kahn. And magic can get you far in Mortal Kombat, but that's about it. Anything science-based does not make it far. Buffy solos. Buffy can handle pretty much any— like, okay, I said last time, the reason why Buffy in the universe of, like, Evil Dead would be awesome is because we'd get an R-rated Buffy flick. Like, Buffy would have to, like, cut people's heads, which she does, though. Spoilers, Season 7, she cuts a guy in half. And you see it, too. It's like, holy smokes. That had to get censored in some airings of that episode. But it's like, yeah, man, Buffy has fought some interesting demons. Dr. Manhattan? Oh, Dr. Manhattan would probably annihilate most of them. Except the one being, who's basically God in Mortal Kombat. You can't defeat the one being. That's canon. And the Elder Gods would be able to stand against Dr. Manhattan.
What happened, everybody?
Zatanna? Probably. Zatanna would get far. Zatanna could beat all of Earthrealm's defenders except maybe Liu Kang. And, like, Raiden. But Zatanna could defeat Johnny Cage, Sonya Blade, Jax, easy. Animal Man. Animal Man's an interesting shout out there. Man, do you think we'll ever get an Animal Man movie? Where he breaks the fourth wall, or would people be like, oh, he's just a Deadpool ripoff? Animal Man did this first, baby. Did this in the 70s. If their name is Doctor, yeah, they're probably winning, yes! If their name is Doctor, they're probably winning. That's so true. Grundy has power up, depower in comics. Yeah, I know. Grundy's a weird character. I've always liked his design, though. Very simple. Put John Constantine just for fun. Constantine would be cool as long as he doesn't fight anyone from Outworld. We already have Animal Woman. It's called Zootopia. Oh, stop. You know one character I'd like to see show up in a movie or something? Freakazoid. Freakazoid. Mr. Mixie Plitnick. Pitlick.
No. Too late.
Maybe?
Vulture.
Too OP. Yeah, he'd probably... I don't think he'd want to kill anybody, though. He's usually just a troll. Mixie's Pitlick. Freakazoid, I miss him. Freakazoid's awesome. He's a character from the 90s who gets his power from the internet, and guess what his main power is? Trolling people. Like, this came out in the 90s. Like, Freakazoid was ahead of its time. Lobo can take a hit. Lobo's an interesting character, too. I'd like to get a Lobo movie.
I gotta disagree with you.
Ah, too early.
I like to play with my prey.
Buddy. Really? Good.
This will finish you.
Did he really just throw the fire at both of us? And he takes damage, good. Takes damage from his own weapon. Always a good thing. What the? Tell him. I like that happens when he's not there.
Remember, Spider-Man, Vulture hates being in the light.
How would the Flash do? He'd make it far. The only problem is that, like, the Speed Force, right? If the Speed Force is treated as if it was another realm, any other character could just go there. Just use the Speed Force. Like, Melina could probably do that. Whoops, what the... Wasn't he in front of me? Oh. I was just supposed to ignore my spider sense. Also, yo, I'm gonna see the Elvis movie on Tuesday with Johnny and Marcus. Right before Marcus streams. Also, Saints Row reboot comes out in August, and Marcus and I will be streaming it together on Tuesday, and I will more than likely continue playing it on Saturday. I want that game to at least be passable. So I might beat Saints Row 2 in preparation for that on, I don't know, maybe Tuesdays before Marcus streams. I don't know if you guys would be interested in that. I don't know if you guys would be alive for that. I don't know if you guys blah 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 blah. But yeah, man. All y'all talking about Chun-Li, my heart belongs to Sindel. And in Street Fighter, I do like Makoto. She's not the prettiest, but I do like her gameplay. Juri is probably what I think is the prettiest Street Fighter character. Actually, Lara. Never mind. Lara. Oh my gosh, Laura, Brazilian babe. Sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Sorry. This is a PG stream.
Come on.
Whoops,
He seems intent on staying in shadow.
Come the heck on. Oh. Ah. Anyhow, this guy kills me. Oh, what the? Bro. Why? Why are you web zipping to the wrong spot, Spider-Man? Oh my gosh, with this, bro. Stop jumping.
You're about to feel a burning sensation.
You can't just turn the light the other way? Really? 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 Really, though? There we go. Yo, I want everyone to know, I beat that last level in 40 minutes. This level has taken so long. And I don't mind, because like I like playing as Noir in this game.
I feel your flesh.
Burn yourself, burn yourself, burn yourself. Look at his health, look at his health, look at his health, look at his health! That's what we like to see, baby. That's what we like to see. I'm going to throw knives at you. Die.
Jump, jump.
Ah, too early!
Really? Buddy.
I like to play with my prey.
Really? Good. Really? Good. It's over for you. Filthy vermin. Osborn's next.
Yeah, I don't even remember Norman Osborn in this game. Will be interesting to see. Freaks what I miss him. Of course, there are elements we aren't taking into account. This hypothetical is based on pure power, but I think of the manipulation and stuff, some of these people would do? Oh, manipulation, gotcha. But Lobo, God, I'm stupid. Lobo can take a hit. Yeah, he could. How would the Flash do? It depends. DLC Mask, Freakazoid, Lucifer, Morningstar, and others. Morningstar is an interesting choice. Mortal Kombat people are also very short-tempered, so not being able to keep up with Flash would definitely tick them off, which either throws them off their game or makes them angry. Who's short-tempered? It's usually just Kano. And maybe Cabal, but they're not usually short-tempered, because all of them are properly trained in both discipline, whether it's through ninjutsu or the military. So, no, a lot of them aren't short-tempered. Superman Prime would wipe them. Superman Prime would be so cool. Yeah, Superman stands a big chance of making it out of that. Elvis movie, nice, yes. Someone say Chun-Li. Yo, imagine not being interested in Saints Row, instant ban word. Can't wait to see your thoughts. I think you'll thoroughly enjoy it. I think I will, too. In MK would be Melina, and that would be because I like the Baraka mouth than the sex appeal. Melina's an interesting character, dude. Easily one of the deepest characters of that franchise. Butler may even get an Oscar nod. Oh, okay. Not bad. I like Melina because, like, she thinks that she's hideous the way she is, right? So she shows her body to make up for her atrocious mouth. Obviously, Baraka thinks she's beautiful because she looks like him, like his species. So it's like, you belong to us. And she's like, no, I want to belong to my family who I wish would love me, but they don't because they only see her as a replacement for Kitana. So, like, the amount of, like, psychological trauma that Melina goes through is actually interesting, and it is consistent through the games. They could do more with it, but it's one of the few things they don't retcon, and I like that. And then also she's like one of the few bisexual characters in that game, and she's actually portrayed positively. Sure, she's a villain, but her love is never portrayed as this like weird thing. Because like Tanya's the only character that loves her for who she is, but she wishes that Kitana would love her like a sister, and Jade would respect her like a friend, and she wishes that her mother, who isn't really her mother, but Sindel would love her. Like, she just wants a family, and I like that motivation for Melina.
One of those fragments Alchemax is looking for has been found.
Superman Prime is an alternate universe where he becomes so powerful he becomes a living extension of the sun. Are we using altered versions for these characters? Because are we using Fire God Liu Kang who can rewrite history? He could just rewrite Superman. Are we gonna use the alternate universe versions?
That can't be good. Stone. I didn't even like this guy.
Yes, 2099, baby.
You didn't say the magic word. May I please have the...
Don't shake your
Dr.
tail when I'm
Manhattan
talking
counts.
to you.
He does too. But Dr. Manhattan's not from an alternate universe. He's one character. If we're using Superman, we're using basic bare bones Superman, okay? We're not using... No, we got Superman Prime up in here, and we got Superman from New 52, and we got Superman... No. We got 90s Superman where he had electric powers. Remember that? DC doesn't want you to remember that. Oops. Uh-oh.
Attack protocol, code orange.
Some of the action makes everything seem slower.
We're using Azrael Batman as well as regular Bruce Wayne Batman, and we're also going to have Dick Grayson Batman, and no. And Thomas Wayne Batman is going to be there too, so he can kill people. Because he's fighting Mortal Kombat characters. We're going to alternate universe. There's Anti-Venom, who's immune to everything in existence and can create his own universe out of boredom. Anti-Venom from Marvel Comics, not from DC. Unless there's like an Anti-Venom from DC that I've just not been aware of this entire time. Anti-Venom is basically God. Yeah, that's the problem with comic books, man. You get power levels that are insane. Superman Prime's been to every universe. I don't care. We're using basic bare bones Superman. Saturday morning Superman, okay? That's who we're using. What are some Marvel characters that could do some damage? Dude, Doctor Strange, Ghost Rider, they can make... Like Austin said, if Doctor's in their name, Dr. Doom could make it far too. Dr. Doom would be smart enough to find the Kami Dogus and put them inside of his armor, because that's something he does all the time in crossovers. What's the most powerful element in this universe? Okay, now let me apply it to my armor. Dr. Doom does that all the time, and he would probably do that in Mortal Kombat. Not knowing that he would summon Onaga, though. That's the one problem with the Kami Dogu. You're not supposed to put them together. I even like that idea in Mortal Kombat. Like, there are these powerful elements, like the Dragon Balls, right? Where it gives the user one wish. Like, what does the Kami Dogu do? Nothing for you. It resurrects a being so powerful he can destroy the Earth. But the lore makes you think that it gives you some power. It doesn't. It doesn't give you any power. And I kind of love that about the Kami Dogu's backstory. And then, of course, they retcon it so that anyone can use the Kami Dogu to actually make you powerful. Like, that's dumb. That ruins everything cool about them. Because the whole idea is that the Kami Dogu were used by the Elder Gods to create the world. But they were also used to seal the one Elder God that would try to destroy it. So it's like, it's pretty neat. So you don't want to put them together. Don't Superman has his own butthole power that he can't get rid of existence because he's Superman, he's beyond hope? Wait, what? Really?
Changed him enough to lay eggs.
Well, the game you were talking about could potentially have Marvel and DC. That'd be neat. Like, Marvel versus DC versus Mortal Kombat would be really cool. Also, Saints Flow, are you a Mortal Kombat fan? I know you get well, actually, you don't get annoyed when I talk about it. I think it was Arson. We stopped talking about Mortal Kombat. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I'll talk about One Piece. Or the Owl House. Will that make you feel better? Where is Arson? What's a Kami Dogu? Kami Dogu. Like Russian. It's an artifact. There's like 7 or 8 of them, and people believe that it would give them immense power, but in reality, all it does is resurrect one of the elder gods that was sealed away. One Piece.
Citizens are advised to use caution. Alert! Spider-Man is also at large and should be considered dangerous.
Whoop.
Alert! Illegal genetic mutation at large. Citizens are advised to use caution.
Adam Warlock. Yeah, maybe.
Alert! Spider-Man is also at large and should be considered
Anti-Venom or Meat Garden? Venom Meat Garden? What about, Carnum? Venom and Carnage fusion? No. Yes, and it's not even a joke on this part. Doomsday Clock already mentioned that. You said characters with Doctor. What about Doc Ock? No, he's not Dr. Octopus, he's Doc Ock. He doesn't get the full Doctor. He left his PhD in the Marvel Universe.
Alert! Alert!
Doc Ock would be one of... Like, Spider-Man's Rogues Gallery would probably die immediately. Like, all of them. The Mandarin would probably team up with Shang Tsung, because they're basically the same character. That's the funny thing about, like, Marvel versus Mortal Kombat would be weird, because they're basically the same characters.
Intrusion
Ghost Rider
detected.
is Scorpion,
Intrusion detected.
Iceman is Sub-Zero, like, personality aside. Hang on, I want to blow up all these eggs. Thanos? With or without the Infinity Stones? Without the Infinity Stones, he's not going to make it that far. Or the Infinity Gems.
Alert! Illegal genetic mutation at large. Citizens are advised to
Octavius
use caution.
getting folded. Yeah, by Goro. Goro just rips off his 8 robot arms. That's what would happen.
Alert!
I think
Spider-Man is also
Marlin will
at
survive.
large
Here's a
and should be
question. Who in the Mortal Kombat
dangerous.
universe would be worthy of Thor's powers?
Alert, I can't catch a break.
Like, Raiden should be, right? Because he's the god of thunder in the Mortal Kombat universe. Did I not go through there?
Alert! Illegal genetic mutation at large. Citizens are advised to use caution.
Plus Sandman, Molecule Man. Sandman.
Spider-Man is also at large and should be
I don't think
considered
Sandman would
dangerous.
make it far. Most characters can use fire, just burn him. And then he turns into Glass Man. And you can shatter him. Molecule Man? Isn't Molecule Man's whole thing the reason he doesn't want to be a hero because he's too lazy? Why would he fight?
Get back! Ah! Get away from me!
Liu Kang, Katana,
oh, no!
Kung Lao. You think Kung Lao would be worthy?
Now!
Also, I don't think Katana would be worthy either. I think Liu Kang, maybe. Xavier.
How can I get those doors open and follow Scorpion? I bet those
He can
scientists
freeze
help
them
me.
in place, right? So I think he has an advantage with that ability. Mind you, though, a lot of mind powers don't work on the Mortal Kombat cast. They're like, some of them are immune to mind powers because there's mind characters, like Quan Chi. And, not Quan Chi, Ermac and, Kenshi can do that.
Come on, what do you got?
the right to remain silent.
I feel like Xavier, at least comics Xavier would be powerful enough to overpower that. No, but there is no overpowering it, that's the thing. You're either immune to it or you're not. That's why, like, Kenshi and Ermac can't attack each other with psychic powers. Because they both have them. What I do think is actually pretty awesome, though, is that they get their powers from different sources. Where Ermac gets the psychic abilities because he has the souls of, like, 1 million dead Edenians that Shao Kahn killed. Which is such a cool, like, origin story, man. Mortal Kombat is so interesting. Anytime a character kills someone, it's always important to the plot. Shao Kahn massacred all of the Edenians, leaving only Katana and, Sindel. Right? And he like, forced Sindel to marry him. Even though he killed her husband and stuff like that. But then, not only did he, like, kill all the Edenians, he kept their souls in a jar, and then he put them in the body of, like, the mummified corpse of her husband, Sindel's dead husband. Like, it's so, like, twisted, man, and I love that, man. It's so awesome. Like, that's a villain right there. Shao Kahn wasn't dumb, which is how they make him in the new ones. He's just a dumb, like, thug, and it's like, that's not what he's supposed to be. He's clever, like, psychologically traumatizing his opponents. He's really good at that. It's like, yeah, you won't kill Ermac because it's your husband's body. Dang, dude. Oh, shoot.
Did you see that?
Or like shout, yeah, right? Beyonder? Beyonder. I'd have to refresh my memory with that one. Which of the girls have body image issues? Melina? It'd be nice if she found out she was worthy as a way to telling her she's literally worthy, as in worth living. You could do that in an even more, you can make it even more interesting, Austin. So Mjolnir seems to be able to be lifted by artificial beings, right? Melina is an artificial being. She's not, like, normal. She was created in the flesh pits, which is where Shang Tsung makes his weird demon hybrids of things. Which is why she's a hybrid of, like, Katana's DNA and a Tarkatan. The Tarkatans being, like, Baraka. So she could be worthy and assume that, wow, I am worthy, just the way I am. When in reality, the only reason she can lift it up is because she's an artificial being. So Mjolnir doesn't recognize her as something that's worth being called worthy. Maybe you can even have Thor realize this, but not tell her, as a way to make her feel better. Like, you could do stuff. Man, like, Mortal Kombat is the universe with the most unused potential, in my opinion. Like, 1000%. I've heard fans come up with better ideas for Mortal Kombat than what's actually being written. And it's such a shame. Because it could easily be the greatest fighting game of all time. But it just isn't. It gets overshadowed by Street Fighter because Street Fighter has consistent writing. And Street Fighter didn't even have story modes, bro! Like, how does Bro. Jugs and Hulk? Jugs and Hulk? Juggernaut? Oh. Jugs and Hulk, gotcha. Jugs and Hulk, I thought you were talking about She-Hulk for a quick sec. I feel like Xavier... Yeah, true. I always has hope for Kung Lao. Kung Lao in Mortal Kombat 2011 was really cool. Mortal Kombat 9. That's the best Kung Lao we've ever gotten. Where they fused his two personalities. Is he an arrogant kung fu guy, or is he that's like jealous of Liu Kang, or is he like a, you know, kind of airheaded, like careless, fun-loving dude that only seeks adventure, no matter the cost. You know, no matter how risky it is, and they fused those two, and I thought it really worked. Like, sometimes Mortal Kombat does do smart things with its characters. It's just... they're rarities, bro. Now that's sad, bro. What's that? The idea of, wait, what's that? The story elements never being used properly? Yonder's literally supposed to be more powerful than the Living Tribunal. Yes, but there's still, the one being in Mortal Kombat who is literally the one above all equivalent in, whatchamacallit, Marvel. The only difference is anyone can contact the one being in Mortal Kombat. You can just talk to God in Mortal Kombat. Where in Marvel, they can't do that. Like, Ghost Rider talks to the one being, and I think Spider-Man does at one point. And I love when Ghost Rider does it in his comic. Ghost Rider travels beyond realms so far that he's just in a white room. And then he hears a still small voice, which is biblical. And then he's like, oh no, I better get out of here. And then it's like, oh, that's so funny. It's like, what's scarier than the devil? God. My dad always said to me, it's like, you know, kid. Yes, this is what my dad sounds like. He's like, hey, no there, son. It's better if the devil's chasing after you, because you can run to God. But if God's chasing after you, who do you run to? Melina with Thor's hammer being, getting a fake worthy. That'd be interesting, and also that would add to, like, how Mortal Kombat likes to pull the rug out from Melina regularly. The one time she got a happy ending was actually pretty cool, where, in her ending for 11, she uses the time machine to make it so that when she's being created, she has the ability to give birth. And then she has a child. And it's like, it's amazing that, like, when it really comes down to it with Melina, she just wants a family. That's it. A family that loves her. She's willing to do these violent and atrocious things just so she can have a family. And she just wants to, like, live up to her dad's expectation. Her dad who will never love her as much as he loves Katana. Even though Katana isn't his actual daughter. Galactus just eats them all. Galactus would not be able to eat Blaze because Blaze is a being of both earthly fires and hell fires, meaning it would burn both his physical esophagus and his spiritual esophagus. Justin, as I said previously, there's a Mortal Kombat character to counteract pretty much anyone in comic books. Because Mortal Kombat might as well have been a comic book.
I need some assistance with this.
She's fit right in with Vin Diesel. It's all about family. You're right, Vin. Isn't it weird that in Mortal Kombat X they gave Melina lips? And when they did that, I remember my friends being like, yo, she looks so ugly with lips. I'm like, I kind of like it though, man. And then in the game, of course, she kisses somebody, so it's like, oh, that's why they gave her lips. The scene wouldn't have worked if she didn't have lips. And then in the next game, she just doesn't have lips anymore. What happened?
If I can get the scientists to those consoles, they can open the doors.
Wait. Couldn't Galactus beat most of them? Not exactly, dude. Dude, Galactus couldn't even beat Ghost Rider. Stop right there. Galactus couldn't even beat Ghost Rider.
If I can get the scientists to those
Whoops,
consoles,
why am I trying to kill
they
the
can open
scientist? MK concentrated in blood and gore and violence instead of lore. Yeah! Even though its lore is actually really interesting. You have villains that are smart. Heck, most of the time the villains win in Mortal Kombat. That's the other thing you don't see in comic books. Like, flat out, Deadly Alliance, the beginning of Deadly Alliance, and the reason why it's called Deadly Alliance, the two sorcerers team up, and the first thing they do is kill the main character. Something that, like, Shao Kahn could never do. And like, bro, Mortal Kombat is dope. The first thing they do, alright, how we're gonna take over the world? Let's kill the main character that keeps killing us in all the other games. First thing they do, and they're successful right away, too. Even, like, the reason we have a reboot is because Shao Kahn wins. The villain wins. That's why they have to reboot the timeline. So that's another thing that's awesome about Mortal Kombat. The heroes don't always win. Liu Kang turns into a zombie for crying out loud. Okay, just saw this article titled, "The MCU Phase 4's total runtime of 50 hours has now exceeded that of all the Marvel Studios produced titles in Phase 1, 2, and 3 combined. Too bad none of it's good." Too bad hardly any of it is good. Got the equivalent of good poison or getting his stomach hurt. Yeah. Try to absorb the magic realm of Dormammu.
You can't open the doors while we're being savage. Being attacked
Galactus ate
insects
Dormammu?
negatively affects my concentration.
And
Oh, indeed,
Keep
Jesus,
them off.
our Lord and
Keep the doors
Savior.
open, but not like this. I can't work under these conditions. I've almost got it. No, we can't open the doors while we're... Savage! Get those things out of here so we can work in peace. Get alive. Attacked by making insects negatively affects my concentration. Help! Somebody! Stop them. I can't keep working like this. Keep them off.
How am I... Bro.
Get away from me. Stay away.
Hey, Uncle!
Think you're not a fighter? Get those things out of here so we can... Peace.
Emergency lockdown has failed.
No, no!
What did that hit? It'd be funny if slow-mo also slowed you down.
We're being savage. I can't work under these conditions. Leave me alive.
To beat 30 of these guys.
Being attacked by mutant insects negatively affects my concentration. I can't do an insect. It's not possible.
Emergency entangled seized. All personnel, please respond.
Hang on, I just gotta focus.
Just a moment. I've almost got it.
Could you imagine this on hard mode?
Control! Stop them. I can't keep working like this. Get those things out of here so we can work in peace. No, we can't open doors while we're being savage.
Hang on, I'm going to buy an upgrade real quick. Okay, hang on. Jesus, yes, he would be a great addition to the FCU. Who would you get to play him?
Security personnel respond.
Keanu Reeves.
Control! Get away from me! Stay away! Stop them! I can't work under these... What's the story?
You have done it.
I think we finally got it.
Security system failure on all levels. Security threat level elevated.
I know I don't have to do this.
Security personnel respond.
These guys made me lose though.
Oh, you don't look so good.
Alert. Illegal genetic mutation at large. Citizens are...
Here we go.
Alright, it's somehow, I see people saying we are too early in phase 4 to start complaining. Yeah, MC needs to stop running while it's ahead before it falls off a cliff. Yeah, like actually, a lot of stuff isn't doing so hot. I like the main character of Armageddon in the story. Taven? Taven and Dagon? What do you think of Shujinko in Deception? A lot of people hate him, but I like Shujinko. He's a shapeshifter. He made contact with the magic realm like the Dark Dimension. Ah, Magic Galactus feeding off the Vishanti. That's the guy from Nazareth. Put him in. Put him in. Joel Edgerton as MCU Jesus of Nazareth. Side note, if they don't end Phase 4 with Fantastic Four, they have made a massive mistake. I mean, I just hope they're good. I worry they wouldn't be Jason Statham as Jesus. Fake beard, fake wig, bases performance off of crack. Like, he's just nothing like Jesus.
Scorpion,
If they don't end Phase 4, they have made a massive mistake. What if Phase 5 is good?
The power in that thing. It's dangerous.
Why is my hand see-through?
See this? I'm dangerous. Monster.
Is Deadpool the next boss, by the way?
She
But he's a huge jerk. What was that cutscene cutaway, dude?
You will need to dislodge Scorpion somehow.
Whoa! Careful with that thing. Put somebody's eye out.
I love 2099's gameplay. It's so good. It's like really fast, very snappy.
Put somebody's eye out. Just hand over the fragment and no one gets hurt. Admittedly, it'll be less interesting, but there's a small price to pay. You want to talk about it? I'm a great listener, and my hourly rates are quite reasonable. You seem upset.
Is Miguel breaking Scorpion's jaw? Probably. You can hear the cracking, right? I think Deadpool is next. Yeah, I think Deadpool is next.
I'm gonna make him pay for that.
Shujinko, I don't see him for such a long time.
Look who we got here.
He hasn't been in anything except Deception and Armageddon.
This ought to be
He's
fun.
also British, just swearing, have him show up in Deadpool 3.
Yeah, of course. What about it?
Hey, bud. Get back. You afraid to come down? You afraid of me? Hoobo! Cover me! There he is! Are we done yet?
Man, just everything about 2099. It's really solid.
Mate, are you gonna worship God, or will I have to chop your
sodding head off? I think Deadpool is next. Is Miguel bringing his jaw? Yes. Have Jesus and Deadpool be friends. Boom, fix Phase 4. I'd unironically go see that. Yeah, Jason Statham. That's Jesus. Isn't there a movie where they casted Willem Dafoe as Jesus? And like that was very controversial.
Emergency lockdown has failed.
Spider-Man! Oh, you don't listen. Whack!
Wait, what the?
Are those things?
Calm down. We'll get you out of here. When I say we, I mean me.
Thanks, Spider-Man.
Go on and send help.
So many civilians.
Alarm. Sector alarm.
Spider-Man, save me!
It's okay. I'm here to help.
You saved me. You actually saved me.
Run to safety and send me some help.
Spider-Man, save me! What are those things?
Calm down and we'll get you out of here. When I say we, I mean me.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Go on and send help.
Emergency in hangar B. All personnel, please respond.
You saved me! You actually saved me!
Get going and send as many guys with guns as you can
time.
find back here. You're all right, so relax.
Spider-Man, here! Here! You're totally awesome!
Get going and send as many guys with guns as you can find back here.
Darn it.
Spider-Man, here! Here!
Sector alarm. Sector alarm.
Relax, I'm a hero.
Thank you very much.
Get to safety and call for help.
Spider-Man, here! Here!
Everything's good now. I'm here.
You're my hero, Spidey.
Run! Run to safety and send me some help!
I am quite pleased.
Hey!
How's Defoe's strange casting?
I'm not done with you.
I mean, I guess just the way he looks.
Listen, you think you're a freak. Okay, you are a little on the freakish side, but
Oh, whoops.
I'm a freak too. I mean, look at me. I'm lucky I don't shoot webs out of my butt. You really get off on destroying
Hang
public
on.
property.
I will read chat
Come
after.
back
Just
here.
give me a
Let's
second.
discuss this man to scorpion thing. I win it. And you. And stay down. Next. I'll keep dishing it out as long as you keep taking it.
That all you got? You're
Last Temptation of Christ, yes. Because Deadpool has killed the Marvel Universe 2 times at this point. Yeah, I think it was directed by Scorsese as well, which was disappointing. Directed by Mark Scorsese. I like Defoe, but that was weird. Wow, people really think Spider-Man would not save them? Yeah, right? Spider-Man, please! Man, I just want to fight guys. That's why I became Spider-Man.
You said a woman sent you after the Frank.
Mikhail's doing a poor job of Spider-Man, yeah, just leaving the people behind. Well, ignoring the fact that Jesus is not white, which big thing to do, but whatever. Defoe has the buggiest eyes. His eyes. Then again, the film just wasn't accurate anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. He's just not what I think of when I think of Jesus. Well, it's a fiction. It's fictional anyway, so he wasn't real. All right, Justin, steady on there, bro.
Relax, this won't hurt a bit. Uh-oh, I lied.
Also, Jesus wasn't fictional. He's a historical figure. Like, whether or not he's the Messiah is the debate, but no, he was real. There's documents of him messing with the Catholics at the time. Are you kidding? As an avid Bible reader, I'd love to see Jay pick apart the inconsistencies. Well, what's funny is most of the inconsistencies that people talk about, it's only because of usually who was writing what to who at the time. Most of the inconsistencies. There are some that like flat out, it's like, okay, like how do you explain this one? But like most of them, no, they can be explained. It's just no one knows history, and in the Bible, the history's not given to you because when it was written, the people that it was written for knew their history. We are not a generation that knows our history. We're a generation that reads our history online and immediately forgets about it the week after. We only know our history when it's convenient to our interests. That's the problem. And, you know, the age of, like, having a computer in your pocket, it really affected that. You don't have to remember anything anymore. Heck, do you guys remember what you ate for breakfast today?
If this guy was any bigger, he'd have little bad guy. Around it. Get around behind him.
That's the funny thing about most atheists. Not believing in God is one thing, but there's so much evidence of Jesus. He's a very well-recorded figure in history, which makes sense, because to a lot of people he was an a-hole. Like, of course he'd be recorded and documented. He was challenging the religious heads. You know, the people in charge of most countries at the time. Of course he would be a documented person. He was controversial. Like, whether you or not you want to acknowledge him as the Messiah is a completely different discussion. But he was real.
Have the right to remain silent.
What's funny, like, I'll add to that, Saint Flo, if you don't mind. My whole thing is whenever atheists talk about the Bible like they know anything about it. He's like, bro, shut up. Like, you know what I'm talking about? It's like, isn't this what the Bible says? Like, no, this isn't what it says. Someone's like, once a man, twice a child, just like the Bible says. Like, the Bible never said that. The Army said that, okay? That is an American military phrase. I understand the, you know, the association between the Bible and the American military. I mean, just America's history, a lot of it is built on the Bible, even the Declaration of Independence itself. But, like, you know, not everything was written the way people say it was. Shock! Look at this. Gotta break my fall somehow, he just lands.
This is where you were running to. I just wanted to...
Bread as always. Bread as always. What do you mean? Movie just isn't accurate. I know there was a guy named Jesus, but the other stuff's fictional, I think, or just exaggerated. Bread? What do you mean bread? Yeah, let's definitely ease off this. Jesus existed. This is a proven fact. It's fine if you don't believe his teachings or think some things may be muddy, but he definitely existed. Funny thing, his teachings are interesting. Because most of them are just like the basic things we say today. By the way, best curse word in 2099, shock. If we don't start making that a trend now, it'll never be real, Danny. We have to start saying shock. Shock this, man. Mother shocker. Should have seen me last night. Shocked her right in the... I've never played, what's it called? Edge of Time. Is it good? Oh, there it is. I'm assuming it's more of this, which is good. I want more of this. If I can get my hands on a copy of that.
somebody's eye out.
Oops. No, stop! Stop locking onto things I don't want to lock onto. Oh my god. This game, bro. This game, bro. Okay, lock onto this. Yes. Okay, now kick at the... Yes, good. There we go. What the heck? I didn't have enough time. Spider-Man's run cycle in this game is awful. It runs so slow. Hang on, I'm focused on the game. Oh, come on. What direction are you hitting?
Acid rain.
I pressed circle. I'm pressing X. Game. What was that? What was that? Where is he? Ah, come on. And then he runs away. Forget it. Is there any health? Well, I guess I'm just gonna die. Now I have to do this all over again. Oh! Jump on the stupid beam and shoot your stupid goo. Oh! Just the first phase, and then he lands, and then he's gonna jump on that thing, and then he's gonna try to body slam me from all the way over here. I just don't have enough health to deal with this. What the heck? His minions just spawn. Please stop, please stop, please stop, please stop, please stop, please stop, please stop.
Children!
Whoa! Woo! Come on. Why is this? Oh, this game is so dumb. Okay. You're stupid? Please. Please just be dead.
I'm sorry, Kron. If there were any other way to help you change back, I would. But this is bigger than either of us.
Ah! We did it!
Congratulations, Spider-Man.
Try killing the minions for health. What for?
This
I didn't need health. What do you mean?
Then how come I feel so bad about it?
The breakfast thing. The breakfast thing? What do you mean? Imagine time Miguel says shock all the time. Even Peter gets tired. I wish I could shock Raven from Teen Titans. Me too. Danny would know. I have no clue. Don't remember Edge of Time. I really like the story. I've been sleeping while listening to the cutscenes for 2 years. Wait, really? In gameplay is little slow to run and the web swing. The rest, like boss fights, is cool. And the costumes is cool in both 2099 and normal if you don't count What If Symbiote and the Civilian Peter costume. Gotcha. You glitched the slow motion with the web? Yeah, that was weird. That weird glitch that happened. What if you could find brand new worlds right here on Earth, where anything is possible? Same planet, different dimensions. I found the gateway. Sliders intro. I always imagined there was a way to travel into different worlds. Like when I was a kid, you just have to input a cheat code in real life by moving your body a certain way, and it would just force you into it. Alright, bonus gallery. So, I've never watched Sliders, mate. I know what it is. Oh, this was the concept art for Noir? Oh, that's bad. Okay, hang on. Bye, Jace. Sorry I couldn't stay long, but I've got to go to bed. Have a great stream. It's been good. Stay there for Jesus. Yeah, take care, Justin. It was good having you here. I guess we'll stick with the original costumes. Yeah, you're right, Danny. Deadpool's next. You fight him on a boat, right? It's been a while since I played this game. I just got home from Florida. How was it? Wait, you don't live in Florida? Also, I'm back. What's up, Agent P? Good to see you. Deadpool time, yes indeed.
Pain Factor! With your host, the anti-hero for hire, the mask for your task, the guy who won't die, Deadpool!
Hi, Ma, and welcome to Pain Factor, the only show where you compete for your life.
And remember, viewers, I'm available for Black Ops missions, assassinations, and birthday parties.
I don't know what's weird, that this guy can somehow come back from the dead, or that they gave him a TV show.
Coming up, we've got a very special Pain Factor, with a very special guest running the gauntlet.
Who?
You, Spider-Man!
Wait, what?
That's right! Our guest today will be the one, the only, the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man! Because he needs this.
Television, you are a cruel mistress.
You know you can run inside.
Wow, that's not
For like
too
a few
big or
minutes.
anything.
More like in the middle of the
Somebody
ocean. Nope, I
say
live in another location.
overcompensating?
This is Ultimate Deadpool,
Can I
the
call you
mutant
Spidey?
phobe.
Hey, thanks so much for being part of our little webisode.
Cause you shoot the web. Okay.
Hey, can I get you anything before we
I like
start?
Ultimate
Soda,
Deadpool's
bottled
costume.
water?
How about the fragment?
It was fun. I went to
Good one.
Epcot
Okay,
and
here we go.
Magic
Picture
Kingdom.
up.
Do you have pictures?
3, 2, and welcome, welcome, welcome to Pain Factor. Is there a mute button for him?
And here he is, the terrifying, the deadly, the amazing Spider-Man!
Deadly
Just
Neighborhood
what I always
Spider-Man.
wanted, a tasteful
Yes, I do.
introduction.
Post them, bro.
Punchy punch!
Hey! That was a live feed you just killed! Now what am I gonna tell its folks?
Tell him it was a mercy killing.
Listen, Webby, I can't have you swinging around in your footy pajamas destroying my cameras. You're gonna have to tangle with my army. And by army, I mean production assistants. And by production assistants,
Roll on
I
a
mean
social media
unpaid
platform.
interns.
Alright,
And
cool,
by
do it.
unpaid interns, I mean fans. You're gonna have to tangle with my fans.
Lamest supervillain ever.
Deadpool fanboys. Instead of his face being deformed, he don't have skin or muscle in the face, just eyes, teeth, and a brain. Yeah, I remember. And it's like in a glass, like dome. Yeah, the helmet. I remember what Ultimate Deadpool looks like.
Win again. In your face.
I can do this all night!
You're out of here. Come in. Nail him. Win again.
Love Nolan North. Was this his first time voicing the character?
I think there's something on the lens.
My show.
My fist. You don't look so good.
I win again. Easy on the merchandise, pal.
Oh, goody.
Ooh, collectibles.
Get my rage on.
This This is such an interesting, like, place to fight for Spider-Man because just like a boat in the middle of nowhere is pretty interesting. Gives you a different type of environment for web swinging.
Kill camera.
Instead of a big open city. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like a kid playing with his toys, kind of.
Win again.
Cut. Hey, that's a high-def camera.
Try not to.
It's like Spider-Man on the jungle or in space. Yeah, right? Different setting. I kind of dig it. Or the desert. Yeah, I like seeing him improvise. Yeah, it's pretty neat.
That's your answer for everything, isn't it?
Did you see that?
Like that the objective is break the cameras, then you break the cameras. Like, break more cameras. It's like, alright.
This won't hurt a bit. Oh, wait. Yes, it will.
Spider-Man, you're the next contestant on.
Back, I threw up. Oh, are you okay, Austin? What happened? But I also like Spider-Man in New York because I'm basic. Well, not, like, I like when it changes it up. Like, you can do both.
Uh-oh. Looks like the spider's about to get squished.
Why'd you throw up? Yeah, are you alright?
Yeah, but don't worry. We'll pick it up in the same spot when we come back. Guys, get down there and keep the talent limbered up in the meantime.
I hope you guys have good health insurance. Win again. This all night. Are we having fun yet? You don't look so good.
I also like how the symbiote works in this. As long as you keep your combo up, you can stay in it forever, pretty much. Deadpool is dope. What's up, Broncos? Hammer, bro. Yeah. I'm okay. I'm just very, very sick. As I said in the beginning of stream. Oh, get well soon. Yeah, dude. I didn't realize it was that bad.
Beauregard?
No music for this fight. And also, that was really good comedic timing, Spider-Man. I hope you have good health insurance. Explodes. Crime, dude, the time. You gotta pay. Crime doesn't pay, bro. Doesn't pay that health insurance.
It's about time.
Oh, man. Where am I gonna find another man that big and antisocial?
I don't know. How friendly are you with Ben Grimm?
Just remember, you can surrender at any time.
I'm not ready, man.
Here we go again. Did I do that?
I wish you'd stop doing
You're
that.
done.
How do I break that camera? Oh, the black suit. Yeah, it's fun in this. Imagine if he has the Web of Shadows combos in this game. That'd be neat.
You realize these guys
They took
buy
some
my
inspiration from Web of
merchandise,
Shadows.
You're eliminating my #1 source of income.
Wait, is he using his hands or his wrists? What do you mean? Wrist because of symbiote. I can't see. Oh, for webs? Yeah, it seems like his wrists.
These cameras are as high as his ears. So better not get
Got him.
What's coming out from multiple sides of his wrist? Yeah, because the symbiote's on it. But his hand doesn't have the white thing. You know, it's supposed to have a white mark on it to indicate where the webs are coming from. How do I get the cameras? Do you remember, Danny, by any chance? For the looks, he can do it both wrists and hands where it's supposed to have the white.
That's gonna leave a mess.
Welcome to the Wadey Wilson Show. Today's guest, Spider-Man. Hey, buddy, let's talk about the question that everyone's
Get inside of it. Yeah,
How
gotcha.
hot is Kitty Pryde? Oh, almost as hot as that redhead I always see you saving. Do I sense a bit of a love triangle there?
Oh my god, I'm getting out of here.
And is it true there's a clone of you out there with your brain but trapped inside a girl's plot? Because that's kind of like creepy. And by kind of, I mean insane. I'd still hit it though.
Did you hear what he just said? Take out the cameras. No, I know what to do. I was just wondering how to do it. Like how to get inside the building. Thank you so much. Couldn't get the name I wanted. I couldn't get the name I wanted. Love that name. Very stylish. How are you today? That's a funny reference. That is a funny reference. I'm doing good. Can't complain. Nice. You a Spider-Man game fan? Came to the right place.
I could do this all night.
I play Spider-Man games on Saturday. No wonder Spider-Man hates Deadpool. Yeah, right? Deadpool's aware of his entire comic book history. He's mentioning his relationship with Kitty in the comics. Yeah, right? So, I can't go through that door.
Gotta collect them all.
Hey, hey.
Oh, these cameras are alive.
No!
Win again. That is something else.
How are Deadpool and Captain America best friends? What do you mean? Remember Spider-Man where 616 found out the 161 version of him dated Kitty? Do you remember the comic book where, like, because, like, Jessica Jones, they retroactively made it so that Jessica Jones was in the same school as Peter all this time? And there's a funny scene where Peter Parker, like, wholesome Peter Parker, decides to talk to her, and all she's doing is cussing. It's, like, the funniest thing. And Pete's just like, hi, Jessica. Clearly from two different comic books.
You're done. Not bad. If I can say so myself.
Yeah. It's pretty funny.
So good.
Apparently Deadpool and Cap are best friends. Where are you hearing this from? A BuzzFeed article? They respect each other. Why would Cap respect Deadpool? Or that. Best friend. Oh my gosh, land. There's a comic where him and Cap and Wolverine rescue mutants with Deadpool's genes. Ah, okay.
I think there's something on the lens.
I'm gonna get good coverage now.
I always like when Captain America and Wolverine team up. They're both veterans. Every time Deadpool has to donate his organs to them. Oh. Never read that one. Because of the tumors? Ah. By the way, Danny, who's your favorite X-Men? And everyone in chat, who's your favorite X-Men? See, like, look at this. This is so cool for, like, a level.
Looky, looky, you got a cookie.
That's a wrap.
You're wrecking my shop. Congratulations, Spider-Man. You've ruined my broadcast, and you deserve your
Love me some
prize.
Rogue. Wolverine was a favorite as a kid, so I have a soft spot for him. Word. Rogue's definitely my favorite. Okay, maybe I did get that fact from a news article a few years ago.
Did?
Yeah.
Where am I?
Yoo-hoo! Watch me, Mommy! Watch me! Ta-da! Live and in person, the one, the only.
Look how oily his costume is.
Oh, look at you.
What about me?
I thought you'd be taller. Oh, well, we just won't use a lot of wide lenses. Deadpool! Thank you, thank you. Don't throw flowers, just send money.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you seem a couple peas short of a pie.
Spider-Man versus Deadpool. Not enough of this going on in anything. Ow, my uterus!
My life flashing before my eyes. Nowhere near our rated enough. Get in there, boys! Show Wally Webb's here. He can't twist my doorknobs.
Wally Webbs, Seriously? Back to normal. Oh, relatively speaking.
Bring it on!
See ya! You are like an industrial strength dose of crazy.
Oh, no fun up close. They're in for it now. Party!
The elevator doesn't go all the way to the top.
Give me a beat!
Also,
I rock that CTORY!
can we please get Deadpool with the teleporting belt in the movie?
That's being me.
Abagadu! No fun up close. No fun up close. Yeah, totally suck. Ice cream headache.
Who's your collective dad?
Autograph photo of me to whoever takes
Look how
it
epic
down.
this music is right now. We're fighting Deadpool.
Anybody else?
Like, bro.
Oh, I just remembered. I have to, floss.
Don't run away like a sniveling coward just because I was whipping your hiney.
I'm not running away. I'm just gonna go find a dictionary so I can look up sniveling. Sniveling. Hiney. That's my ride instead of bail. Well, my little Petunia, it's been fun. For me, I mean, not so much for you. Whoa!
Okay, that was an experience.
So why does Deadpool have the thing we need? The fragment piece. What's he doing with it? Is he only using it so that, like, we have to follow him? Nightcrawler and Wolverine, nice. There's a comic where Nightcrawler and Wolverine, nice choice. I don't know much about X-Men, so Wolverine. Ah, gotcha. By the way, Aurora, one of the best leaders. Yeah, Storm. He has a teleporting and time travel device, right? Yeah, he does. Give him the teleporting belt, though. I've always liked that accessory for him. And make it work inconsistently. Use Deadpool just for the sake of gameplay. See, he doesn't do a lot of fourth wall breaks in this.
Hey, man. Love your outfit.
Back at ya! You get yours from the fan club catalog too?
Nah, the gift shop. You know, if you get it in person, they actually tailor it for you.
No way! Right there in the shop?
Yeah, I mean, they take your measurements there in the shop. But doing the actual tailoring takes a couple days, but it's so worth it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, right?
Dude, turn around. Let me look at how it fits you. Yeah, I gotta say that is really nice.
I'm telling you, man, tailored. These cameras are his eyes and his ears.
These cameras are his eyes and his ears. Better knock them out.
That's gonna leave him loose.
Help me out, brah! Come on, kill him! No way, dude! I'm not afraid of you, man!
9 cameras. Yes, that was cute.
That's a wrap. Easy on the merchandise, pal!
Show camera.
Hey, that's a high-def camera! Great. Real mature. Oh. I'm almost gonna get good coverage now! You're wrecking my show!
All these cameras.
I love the smell of burning superhero in the morning. It smells like bacon. Easy on the merchandise, pal! Hey, that's a high-def camera! Great. Pretty
I
mature.
think there's something on the lens. Oh, my fist.
Doper really loves cameras. Oh my gosh. By the way, be careful where the waves level. At the waves level? What's that? It's a little tiresome. What is that? I don't even remember what you're talking about. You guys still Spider-Manning? Heck yeah, Cloud9, what's up?
Welcome back to the Wadey Wilson Show with our special
I miss?
Wall Rough Webs. Now, Walter, let's talk about that time you
Actually, question for you, Deadpool. Where'd you get that fragment?
I'm really glad you asked.
That's a wrap.
The question is, don't be so mean.
Not really bad anymore. I like the sound.
I could do this all night. Who needs spanking? How you like me now? Look at me go! Hey, sneaky time. Hey, okay.
You're gonna have to web swing while waves ground you. Okay. Is there a trick to it? Or do I just have to be good? The trick is good old-fashioned video games.
Come and get some, baddies. I want to eat. Hold tight, webhead. Running scared. Let's all bust it up.
Or get out of here.
Take him down now. Hard.
Did the game glitch? Oh gosh, really? Alright. There's a guy on the floor. Ah. I hate when that happens. Thank you, by the way. Probably would have just been standing there for a little bit.
These cameras are his eyes and his ears. Better knock him out.
There he is.
You're wrecking my show!
Chill down.
Easy on the merchandise, pal!
That's a wrap.
Hey, that's a high-tech camera! I love the smell of burning superhero in the morning. It smells like...
Good.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'll get the camera on the outside first. So even if the game decides to glitch, it will force itself to continue. Oh, what the heck? There's so many.
Great. Real mature.
Hey, I'll keep dishing.
How am I gonna get good coverage now?
I think there's something on the lens. Like this.
You're wrecking my show.
Ahoy, Canadian Spider-Man. How is you, man? I'm doing well. How are you doing, Mansion? Good to see you. I'm so tired. Are you ready for Monday, dude? I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, do the Outsiders first. See, Danny? Look. Once a Janiac chatter, always a Janiac chatter. It's like we're reading each other's minds or something. Ready but nervous. What are you nervous about? Don't be nervous. Just pretend no one has practiced except you.
Welcome back to the Wadey Wilson Show with our special
Hoping the baseline needs it are sufficient. I'm sure they will be. It'll only be you, me, and the drummer anyway, so don't feel stressed, dude. Also, there's some things we'd have to change. I'm debating whether or not we should lower the key as well.
For surviving this long, you've received the Pain Factor home game. Now you can risk your well-being and sanity for the entertainment of others in the comfort of your own home. Follow me to pick up your prize.
Can the prize be stuffing a sock in your mouth instead?
More cameras. Deadpool, yep. What number am I thinking of? 7? I don't know. It's either 7 or 8.
Did you seriously just try to lock me in a room? What am I,
3.
grounded?
Oh, cool,
Just
dude.
sit tight, my little mouth breather. We gotta pause for another break from our sponsor. There is a world of sports unseen by most, but just as real as our own.
890. Or no number, no. He's talking about Doctor Strange, by the way. Good to have all of you here, by the way, everyone in chat.
Don't delay another minute. Don't even miss the snippers of them. When it comes to the supernatural, there's only one name.
Think we'll ever get a Doctor Strange video game?
Okay, everybody, we're back in 5, 4, 3, 2, and see ya!
Down here and get squashed off.
Nice warm up, guys.
Oh, this part, Danny.
On the bad news tip, viewers are advised to seek higher ground because we're about to have a massive tidal wave tear through here. Looks like it'll be caused about 5 seconds from now by some nutty feather plucker detonating a whole mess of explosives underwater. Of course, the question on everyone's lips is, who would be crazy enough to... Oh, wait, it's me!
How would that work? A Doctor Strange game? Maybe you could travel dimensions? I don't know. Like, there's many different ways you could do it. Would it be a combat-heavy one? Probably not if they put him on Team Up or Midnight Suns. Yeah, I mean, like...
And he's off! It's a good start for Swinging Spider, who quickly claims the inside, joined now by Rising Waters. Certain Death is up to third, followed by Soggy, Corpse, and fourth. But on the outside, moving up fast is Tidal Wave making his move as they come down the stretch with an 8 of them. Unbelievable! He deserves a breather for that one. And it's Swinging Spider after a bad start, followed by Shaking Thumbs and Sweaty Controller. But what's this? Moving up fast
Sweaty Controller.
gonna fail this level. It's Swinging Spider, Shaky Thumbs gonna fail this level. Sweaty Controller.
Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Come on, come on! Yeah! Oh, this is funny. How do I get on the boat? Oh shoot, that's what you're supposed to. Yo, what the heck? Yo, this level is crazy, dude.
And here he is, bedeviled and bedraggled, drowned but not out. The man, the myth,
That was the funny.
legend, the
The funny.
non-mutant superhero.
Do villains find me this annoyingly talkative?
Fun fact, did you
don't
know that
answer.
Punisher was a
All
Spider-Man
right,
villain
ugly
in his
McEvilstein.
two appearances? Yeah.
You're about to
Maybe an
get
RPG. An
kicked.
RPG could work.
Cut. That's a
Did
wrap.
Deadpool say
Great
just
show,
like Venom?
Everybody. Great show.
I think so.
Here you go, kid. You earned it.
Thanks.
Hey, fair is fair, right? BTW. What's the big deal with that thing anyway?
Well, it's a long story. Basically, it gives bad guys extra superpowers, so I have to... Wait a sec. This is
Made
a
in
prop.
Canada.
Oh, candy bar! Gonna get a candy bar! Snap, crackle, chop! I love this! Finally, someone to laugh at my jokes! Hey, what's green and makes noise? What? The Incredible Honk! Kill him. Kill him.
What does the Deadpool to the right have? Grenades?
Get me
Also,
up.
great choice for a Deadpool boss fight. What happens to Deadpool when he uses that Power Stone? He just makes more of himself.
Yes! I'm totally hulking out! Here it comes!
Also works for the rage mechanic because you're hitting multiple enemies.
My pal Ben says it best.
Hey, watch that!
Candy bar. Jay wasn't against the idea of an RPG. What have you guys done to him? No, I've always said, man, in some worlds RPGs work. Like Iron Man would work best as an RPG. It only makes sense. It works for the character. But that is funny though, say it's flow. Grenades, guns, swords, of course. He's also the round girl, that's so funny.
I'm really impressed at how so much of it comes out of
He likes explosions. That last one.
Want some? You are like an industrial strength force of crazy.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Another successful mission. You get a high rating for that.
Hey man, I'm
they
gonna probably
all?
head out. I feel like my
just
headache has gotten worse. Sorry I couldn't make it
How
to
do
the
I
end.
get
I may
home?
be back, but I don't know. Take care, man. Get some sleep. You threw up earlier. You need some rest, bro. Dang, they got the choir out for this boss music. Yeah, right? Deadpool of all characters. Oh, let's keep it going. Oh, my back. Oh, I'm so tired. What should I do now? Do you want me to save the rest for next week? Do you want me to keep playing?
So
Do you want me to switch to Bayonetta or something?
Web slingers have triumphed over unbelievable
Get some rest, gonna- yeah, get
odds.
some rest,
but
bro.
there are still more pieces of that terrifying tablet out there, and something
Bye, Austin. Hope you feel
tells
better.
me
Yeah, man.
the worst
Get well soon, Austin.
is yet to come.
And voila!
Excellent work, Spider-Man.
Who says good help is hard to find? Now just one more fragment to go, and look out!
I'm also gonna head out myself soon. Take care, Agent T. When you gotta go.
It must be
I'm very tired. No worries.
You again? Why don't you go saw a lady in half or something? Hey, That was no illusion.
You've underestimated me for the last time, Spider-Man. And this old crone will pay for your insolence! Recover the rest of the tablet for me, or
You are almost in the end. I know, but do I want to save that for, like, next week's stream? Just make this a whole, like, 3 streams?
Just don't hurt her, okay?
Hurry, Spider. The clock's
There's
ticking.
Carnage, Juggernaut, female Aki, Osborn, Mysterio. Yeah, there's only 5 more levels. I do remember. And for the final one, you switch between the Spider-Men. You know what? I'm gonna switch games. I'm gonna play Bayonetta if that's cool with you, Danny. You still up? You still up? You still game, bro? Alright, I'm gonna switch costumes too. Hang on. Okay, always. Alright, thank you, dude. Give me a sec. I need you here, Danny. Excited for Biff.